onto Aether Main's interesting ban phase. They banned out Gushon and Lancelot for the very first time. Those two heroes are in the ban phase for the very first time. Like, they are the priority bans in here, which is something mind game tricks out here.
I think it's mainly because they saw every time DD Pro Gaming, they double picked it. Every time their first rotation, they double pick the Lancelot and Gushon. It's like, okay, we cannot give this two assassins away. And just want to remind all the viewers at home, right? During the MPL Philippines final, it is a 3-0 exchange, a 3-0 win over to Aether Main. So DD Pro Gaming, they have a chance for retribution here.
Interestingly though, if you look at how they went with the pick with the pick and ban phase, Hayabusa was let free until the very last pick. It really shows that this is a very different meta than the rest of the world, where everybody has bans Hayabusa first.
And coming back to Camo, the Diggy pick is actually really good because it counters a lot of heroes out here. You can counter Chow, you can counter Martis, and of course Arkai's Hurricane Dance.
Yeah, but honestly speaking, I kind of like Aether Main's lineup a little bit more, just for the fact that they have so much team fight and they have so much damage. Yes, you have Diggy's time journey, but that's not going to be enough. Meanwhile, the 1000 pounder will land onto it. Look at the damage, it's just insane. He will use the Shadow Rush to just blink out away. So Yakao, not going to give away the first blood just yet.
A very, very close quarter engagement going into Yakao as he will hit back safely.
Oh, Aether Main, they're not done here. The OG Shadow Q is here, but the other two members of Aether Main, this will be first blood, and first blood gets drawn to Aether Main.
And the false hope coming in by Digital Devil Pro Gaming because they thought that it was safe out of the woods, but they're not out of the woods yet. Aether Main just came back with a 3-man gang on the top lane.
Wujik Kundo lands on the Sanya, but I think she should be safe because the Way of the Dragon is still not unlocked just yet. So you know what? It's still all fine. Yes, it's the first blood going on to Aether Main, but it's not the end of the world yet. Coco, this was one of the players that I really want to highlight. Coco on the side of Aether Main. Since the All-Star game until now, he has been playing phenomenally.
Interesting though, this is the pure offensive style coming from Aether Main. Have been playing very aggressively, and they're currently controlling that turtle right now. All four of them with almost no contest coming from the DDPG side.
This is what I was talking about, right? Yes, DD Pro Gaming has been playing really well against other teams, but when you play them, it's like when they face someone more familiar, is this the problem? Meanwhile, here comes the Cho. He will Shimpo out of the reverse time, so he will not get drawn back. Dark Knight Falls does get popped, but looks like they will just try to disengage, but we will not have that luxury, because he does get kicked back by the Way of the Dragon, but he should be able to run away with his teammates.
And between below bottom lane, you can see that Martis and Joy had a little bit of engagement, but also a little bit of tease. Meanwhile, we put our focus onto the mid lane. It looks like everybody's just waiting for the time.
Oh, what a reverse time! Pulls back the Archive from the 1000 pounder and just stops the engage from Rebo. D with those quick fingers.
And that was very, very good. A mechanical sense in the game itself, able to kind of delay or deny that pounder from Arkai itself.
It really feels like DDPG is trying to draw out this game. As you can see, Hellcurt is actually farming pretty freely in the jungle top side and in the top lane, as well as Hayabusa has been trying to get into all the wars. But
needs to be careful though. Ejector comes in. Morocco will not land, but the deadly monster is that what a flicker! He actually just jukes the whole team, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. He will go down, but that was a good attempt. Meanwhile, Yakao, he does pop the Dark Knight Fall because he wants to rush in his bottom lane. There goes the retribution. Kagura picks up one kill. The border call is there. Now, here comes the Hellcurt. What can he do? He does take up the silence onto it, but it's not going to be enough. Meanwhile, though, here comes the rest of Aether Main. Time Journey does get popped by D from on that Diggy side. They are just trying to disengage away from this fight because they know they can go for it. And now, I think after all that, no one will go down because both teams will try and disengage.
They will have one kill trade each while the turtle is in the hands of Aether Main, giving them the slight goal advantage with 2,000 in hand.
Yakao, he needs to be careful. No, actually, Pain is the one that needs to be careful. He gets unstoppable force into the face and he will get taken down.
That almost had to pay for that last fight because everybody almost died out of their war at that engagement. That was still in top lane trying to clear that minion wave and had to run to bottom lane in a very long 30-second ride.
That's the thing. All of these heroes are very mobile. They can switch lanes at any time if they want, but they had to be quick. They had to be synchronized to know which lane they want to go. As the Turtle responds right now.
Turtle responds and DD Pro Gaming is on top of it. The not mistaken, the first one went to Aether Main. Meanwhile, there goes the Hurricane. Now, the lockdown. Kagura actually manages to take it. So it's so far one kill for one Turtle, but the casualties might be a little bit more. Time Journey does get popped by the Diggy, and I think that will save his life.
So the turtle was killed by DD Pro Gaming, but then a kill was traded from
I think it's still kind of worth it to DD Pro Gaming because you get 500 gold from taking Turtle and also some XP. You only get 300 gold for a kill, but this makes it not worth it. The middle turn does go down.
if the turtle actually went down, but the turtle, as you were saying, the turret had to went down. If the turtle went down, traded with 1 kill only, it would have been very worth it on the DPG side. But apparently,
looks like this is just crazy because they're going from one lane to another. Wave of Dragon kicks back Tets on that Lolita. She is pretty tanky. Flicker does get forced out. There goes the Joy. Oh, sending him back all the way with that quad shadow. The Numnon Blast will not land onto anything. And, you know, DD Pro Gaming, they did not save the tower. They did not get any kills. It's all win so far for Aether main.
The recap of the item build as oh wait, I have to stop on that here. Looks like a bit of a scare at the bottom lane.
Yeah, Carl does get stunned up. The Petrify is there. Oh no, the Hurricane Dust. He missed the angle, but looks like the Decimate will be enough to finish him up. No, he uses the Shadow Rush. Here comes the Harley. That's the Daily Magic. That's the Poker Chip. And there's the kill.
And this is why Harley is known as the Mage Marksman. He snipes people with his ultimate.
I definitely agree. As you can see, Yako was actually all alone there. Apparently, there's going to be some action as Yellow Haze actually tried to Shunpo in with the Jeet Kune Do, but will have to back off because there was a backup coming from Digi. But there is...
you need to be careful. There goes the Petrify. Mortal Coil, the immediate burst. Say goodnight, my friend. Aether main with momentum.
And Yako had to pay for that one because he was all alone in bot lane trying to farm, got caught instead.
Yep, yeah, that's true here. KBC, I want to ask you, what do you think DD Pro Gaming's game plan is here?
I think DD Pro Gaming wants to play an aggressive playstyle, same as Aether main, but they got shut down right here. Hayabusa coming in with the ultimate, and he will run away with the Shadow Blade, but his teammates are there to stop and try to get at least some kills before falling back.
The Daily Point, the Daily Magic is going over. Looks like Yakao will go down. That's a mega kill streak going over. And Aether main, they're not stopping. They're just going and going and going.
The Guardian Bulwark was very, very late coming in to help with the poker check, and he was there. Chess was actually there, but that Guardian Bulwark was super late onto helping that Yako to stay alive. But however, there's going to be another action as the Jeet Kune Do is already there. There is a time where, however, they're going to go back though because that was a horrible engagement coming from Aether main right under the turret of DDPG.
And the one thing about Aether main is none of their carries, they don't really focus on the kills, they focus more on setting up the kills. This is where it comes to go. Coco, he could at least destroy anyone with his ultimate here, but then he helped Yuji using the Harley to get the ultimate and get the kill. And Coco finally getting a kill away for Hellcut. Hellcut, good night, sleep tight, 22 seconds down the clock.
This is why we see Hayabusa get banned. He's just so strong in the solo lane. But, you know, once again, DD Pro Gaming, they thought, hey, maybe we can do with it. We're not going to ban it out. And you see, they're facing the consequence of it. This Coco is just so big right now on this Hayabusa.
Yeah, the problem with Hayabusa is that when you shadow kill into someone else, you can quickly quad shadow out of the way just to go for like the in and out very, very quickly. It's like almost like Harley, but even faster.
BM! Yuji just space escape and recalled in front of the turret. That's sending a message.
That's sending a message in the meanwhile.
Hurricane
Hurricane
Dust is there.
Even though Diki was a little bit too late with his ultimate, he will pop Time Bomb and the pullback, but it isn't enough, ladies and gentlemen, to save DD Pro Gaming to lose another man in this game.
This is just reminiscing of the MPL Filipino finals. This is what we saw. It was all the way Aether main, Aether main, Aether main. I just think that Aether main has DD Pro Gaming's number. They know every single move.
And it was a 3-0, everything under 10 minutes. I'm not sure it's going to be replayed here, but this might
Daily Magic does go on. The poker trick is out. They're trying to snipe away the Kagura, but I don't think it's enough. Yeah, he does survive with the skin of the teeth. And now, with the Lord, they will be able to push. Lord will be going to the top side instead. And now, what will DD Pro Gaming do? They do have a pretty decent team fight, team base, but they need to land all their skills.
But DD Pro Gaming right now, they are down by levels and down by goals. This is not looking good. Your highest level player is only Jawhead with Pew, level 10, while the other team, Coco, with level 13.
They're going in a 4-man Mortal Call, but there is just no follow. They're trying to run away from it. The Numnon Blast, they are just going to back up. The flicker Numnon Blast does not land to anyone. And look at the minimap. The Lord is here. They were just buying time, and they wasted so many abilities. Now they can go in knowing full well that Numnon Blast is off cooldown.
If the next engagement DDPG gets wiped out, this is going to be a win for DDPG.
There goes the Mortal Call. They're going for this fight. They want it. The turret just gets focused out. They want it to survive. The Daily Magic. He's trying to step away the Kagura. I think that's enough. The Daily Magic. How much more? There goes the pop. There goes the kill. And now with full control into the base, they have everything that they need. Aether main with blood in their eyes, with focus in their veins. They want this game and they take down the middle inhibitor turret. They will do the same for the top one as well.
The split pushing works so well, and there's no answer to stop
Coco,
this
the OG shadow kill, not enough, but the damage itself is the threat of that damage, just does so much.
Look at that. Look at the Zerd in mid lane, almost going down, and the Allied Super Minions is gonna crowd that Nexus soon enough, and they can't leave that base eventually, and it's gonna be a lot of issue for the already behind DDPG.
DD Pro Gaming is experiencing some deja vu. There's another Mortal into the Decimate, lands on the kill. The Numenon Blast once again landing only on the Archive, but that's not who you want. They're doing what they can, but the skills, they don't really matter, because the only thing that matters is that little red helper that you see onto the Nexus, and there goes the blast.